I know everyone thinks their baby is the cutest one in the world, but I'm pretty confident in saying our son is actually pretty darn cute. We can't go to church or the grocery store without 5 people stopping us to say what an amazing kid we have or how much they love his hair or something along those lines. Ryder is incredibly good-natured. He's always got a huge smile and a wave for every new person he meets, and a little something extra for the ladies. All in all, you can just tell he's going to turn out to be a really good guy. Ryder was born a little over a year ago now on May 27th, 2013. We thought we were doing everything right to keep him healthy. We had him naturally at a birth center and avoided drugs for him ever since. We're pretty good about eating only the right organic foods and taking quality supplements, and he's still breastfeeding at a year old, but apparently it all still wasn't enough. Towards the end of April, we noticed a small lump on Ryder's back next to his spine. After going through several doctors telling us it was probably nothing, we kept pressing for conclusive results and finally got an MRI which confirmed our worst fears. Ryder has stage 4 neuroblastoma, a rare and serious form of childhood cancer that develops in the womb. Only about 600 kids a year in the U.S. get it. When you do the math, that equals about a 0.00014% chance. The lump in his back is just the tip of the iceberg, as the doctors put it. There's a large mass going into his abdomen, pushing his kidney out of the way and also filling up his spinal canal. There are 2 smaller masses below it, one of which is metastasized into his hip bone. After getting admitted to Seattle Children's for a biopsy and other diagnostics, over the doctor's protest, we took him home instead of launching immediately into chemotherapy. We saw it as more of a last resort, as there are a multitude of ways to beat cancer without chemo and all the damage to the body that comes with it in most cases, and we immediately started researching what we could be doing for him at home, as well as applying to various cancer clinics all over the world. If you or someone you know has cancer, I would strongly recommend watching Cancer is Curable Now and Brzezinski. Both are documentaries you should be able to find free online. Unfortunately, being home didn't last long. After only a couple days, Ryder woke up one morning in extreme pain. He was pale and had a high fever along with a few other serious symptoms that led us to believe that time had run out and he was in immediate danger. And just like that, we were back in the hospital. It turned out most of the symptoms we had seen were from a bloodstream infection he got after the surgery to place a central line. At that point, we were basically trapped at the hospital due to the infection, and consented to 1 round of chemo to prevent the tumor from doing permanent damage to his spine. We went back home and immediately began implementing all the safe and natural methods of healing we had discovered. We bought an ice juicer, and Ryder and Teddy are both on a strict organic juicing regimen and take a mountain of high-end supplements several times a day. We ordered a medical-grade infrared sauna, along with a high RF frequency generator and an alkaline water machine. We're looking into both proton and photon therapy, along with magnetic molecular energizing treatments. On top of all this, we're going twice a week to the best alternative cancer clinic in the area. Needless to say, the costs of all this are adding up incredibly fast, and none of the good stuff is covered by insurance. To complicate matters further, Child Protective Services is now involved. Turns out someone had called them when we went home to weigh our options. Medical neglect, they call it. So now on top of everything, we face the possibility of legal bills just to keep our son. And because we are required to do more chemo, we need to be doing even more on the side to protect him from as much of the damage as we can. At the end of the day, we know in our hearts that God is going to see us through to the other side of this, and that one way or the other, Ryder's going to be okay. But we also know we're going to need a lot of help from everyone else to get there. It's only been a month since his diagnosis. We've already burned through most of our life savings and have a long ways to go from here. Please don't give anything you don't have, but if you can, please help us. You'll literally be saving a very sweet little boy's life. Thanks, and God bless.